Hello children, continuing the chapter 8, today we are going to do the factor theorem. It is very easy as we did the remainder theorem. It has been derived only from the remainder theorem. It is if fx be a polynomial and alpha be a real number, then x minus alpha is a factor of fx. This implies and imply by f of alpha is equal to 0. In other words, I'll explain you. From the remainder theorem, we have done that remainder is given by f of alpha. Now, when f of alpha is 0, that is, when the remainder is 0, then x minus alpha is a factor of fx. This theorem implies and imply by, that means if f of alpha is equal to 0, then we can take that x minus alpha is a factor of fx. And if in the question it is given that x minus alpha is a factor, then we can take f of alpha is equal to 0. So the only thing in this is, after the remainder theorem, in this case the remainder will be equal to 0. It will be more clear with the help of this example. Exercise 8b, this is question number 1, third part. Using factor theorem, show that 3x minus 2 is a factor of 3x cube plus x square minus 20x plus 12. Let fx is equal to 3x cube plus x square minus 20x plus 12, I have supposed. Now, we have to show that 3x minus 2 is a factor of this polynomial. So, we need to show that remainder is equal to 0. For that, we are taking let 3x minus 2 equal to 0. So the value of x comes out to be 2 by 3. In the given polynomial, we are going to put x is equal to 2 upon 3. So I have calculated f of 2 by 3. It comes out to be 8 by 9 plus 4 by 9 minus 40 by 3 plus 12. And after taking LCM, we simplify it and it comes out to be equal to 0. Now since f of 2 by 3 is equal to 0, therefore, by factor theorem, 3x minus 2 is a factor of fx. Students, it is very important to mention this thing, that since f of 2 by 3 equal to 0, that means remainder is equal to 0. Therefore, by factor theorem, 3x minus 2 is a factor of fx. Now see, next question number 4. What must be subtracted from 16x cube minus 8x square plus 4x plus 7 so that the resulting expression has 2x plus 1 as a factor? Again, it is a factor. 2x plus 1 is a factor. We have to show this. It means that the remainder should come out to be equal to 0. So for that, again we are taking let 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. X comes out to be minus 1 upon 2. So calculate the value of the given polynomial at x equal to minus 1 by 2. It comes out to be equal to 1 by 2. So we are getting remainder is equal to f of minus 1 by 2, which is equal to 1. Now 1 should be subtracted from fx so that the remainder should be equal to 0. And once the remainder comes out to be 0, then 2x plus 1 will become a factor of fx. So if you have to find out what must be subtracted, we are going to find out what is coming to be the remainder. And this remainder should be subtracted from fx so that the resulting polynomial will be divisible by 2x plus 1. Now next, question number 8. Again, show that 2x minus 3 is a factor of the polynomial and hence factorize it. Now we have to factorize the given expression also. First thing is, show that 2x minus 3 is a factor of this polynomial. Again, we are going to calculate the value of this polynomial at x equal to 3 by 2. We are again putting 2x minus 3 equal to 0. So x comes out to be 3 by 2. Now let's find the value of the polynomial at x equal to 3 by 2. This value comes out to be 0. So again we'll be writing, since f of 3 by 2 equal to 0, that is remainder is coming to be 0. Therefore by factor theorem, 2x minus 3 is a factor of fx. Right? This is the first part. This is you have to do in each question, wherever you have to show that this given polynomial is a factor of the given fx. Now we have to factorize it completely. So for that factorization, this we are going to take as the dividend. The given polynomial is dividend, and we are going to divide it by its first factor, which is given in the question, 2x minus 3. So all of you know very well how to divide the polynomial by 2x minus 3. You people have done in class 7, class 8, 9 also. So on dividing, we are getting x square plus 3x plus 2 as the quotient and remainder is 0. Students, keep this thing in mind that you should always get remainder equal to 0. If remainder is not coming to be 0, that means there is some mistake in the division. Now by division algorithm, I am writing this is the dividend fx is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. I have not written remainder because remainder is already 0. So this given polynomial has been written as product of a quadratic factor and a linear factor. Now this quadratic factor can further be factorized by midterm split. You people know this midterm split method. So you will be doing this factorization by midterm split method. This type of questions are very important from this chapter. Next question, number 12. If x minus 2 is a factor of this polynomial, find the value of p. Here one of the coefficient is missing. We have to find the value of this polynomial. And with the value of p, you have to factorize the above expression completely. So again I have taken fx is equal to 2x cube minus x square minus px minus 2. Now since x minus 2 is a factor of fx, therefore by factor theorem f of 2 is equal to 0. So calculate f of 2 and put it equal to 0. We are getting a linear equation in p and this gives you value of p is equal to 5. Now the given polynomial becomes fx equals to 2x cube minus x square minus 5x minus 2. With the value of p, we have to factorize it also. So I am using the same method which we did in the previous question. Divide the given polynomial by x minus 2. So remainder is coming to be 0 and this is the quotient we are getting. This means fx can be written as this is the divisor into quotient. Again this is a quadratic polynomial. This is a linear, so this can be further factorized by midterm split method which I have shown here. This is 2x square plus 2x plus 1 and after that it will be x minus 2 into x plus 1 into 2x plus 1. Remember this thing very important. They are asking you to factorize it completely. The final answer should be given in the product form. These three factors should be written in the product form. You will be writing here that this fx is equal to x minus 2 into x plus 1 into 2x plus 1. This, if you won't write this step, 1 mark will be deducted. So please take care of it. Now see next question number 17. fx is equal to 2x cube plus 3x square minus 9x minus 10. Students, in this type of question, no factor is given, right? So the first thing is we have to find out one of the factors of the given polynomial by hit and trial method. For that, we'll consider the constant term. Here the constant term is minus 10. So we are going to find factors of minus 10 are 1, minus 1, 2, minus 2 and so on. I have written the factors. Now for these factors, we are going to calculate the value of the given polynomial. We are starting with x equal to 1. So f of 1 is not coming to be equal to 0. That means x minus 1 is not a factor of given polynomial. Next we are checking it for x equal to minus 1. So in this case f of minus 1 is coming to be 0. That means x plus 1 is a factor of fx, right? So we have got the first factor of fx. If by chance you are not getting f of minus 1 is equal to 0, then in that case you are going to check it for x equal to 2, then keep on checking x equal to minus 2 till you get the remainder equal to 0. When the remainder comes out to be 0, we are going to get the first factor of the given polynomial. Now x plus 1 is a factor of the polynomial. For factorizing it further, we will be doing the same method as we did in the previous questions. We are dividing the given polynomial by x plus 1. The quotient comes out to be 2x square plus x minus 10 and remainder is 0. That means this fx can be written as x plus 1 into 2x square plus x minus 10. So it has been written as the product of a linear and a quadratic factor. Now we are going to factorize the quadratic factor by midterm split method, and this is what you are going to get: x plus 1 into x minus 2 into 2x plus 5. So fx has been written as the product of three linear factors. Now see next question number 23. In this question, both the theorems are used. We have, if x minus 2 is a factor of the expression, and when the expression is divided by x minus 3, it leaves remainder 52. Find the values of a and b. So in the first case, x minus 2 is given to be a factor, and for the second one, it is given that when it is divided by x minus 3, remainder is coming to be 52. So the first case I am taking for the, by using the factor theorem, you will have f of 2 is equal to 0. So calculate f of 2 and put it equal to 0. We are getting the first linear equation in a and b, and this equation is 2a plus b is equal to minus 1. You people can easily do this calculation one. So this is the first equation. Now in the second case, by using the remainder theorem, we will be having f of 3 is equal to 52. It is given in the question. So calculate f of 3 and put it equal to 52. So on simplification, we are getting the second linear equation is 3a plus b is equal to 4. Now we are having two linear equations in a and b. That is two equations and two variables. So we are going to solve these two equations simultaneously. Solving 1 and 2, I have subtracted first equation from second. We are getting a is equal to 5. Now putting value in the first equation, we get b is equal to minus 11. So we have got the values of a and b. So students, in this way you have to try the questions of this exercise. So please try exercise 8b. Thank you.